Let's jump to practical key steps with getting clients off ground zero. What would you do, Scott?
Yes, it's a really good question. I think there's the 5-step process that we use works really well. Step 1's the executive and leader education. You need to get your leaders upskilled with the foundational knowledge. Then you need to develop a bit of a strategy, right? So that just means for the next 12 to 18 months, how are we going to incorporate GenAI into our business, right? And acknowledge the fact that this is just the next 12 to 18 months. This isn't your 5-year GenAI strategy. Once you've created a bit of a strategy and where you're going to explore and be curious and run pilots with these tools, step 3 is making sure those risk frameworks are in place. Someone on your leadership team responsible for ethical use, the sign-offs are associated with data protection, and you've taken the time to get those things right. Once you've got those 3 first steps done, and they can be done very quickly, then deploy the tech to run some pilots, whether that's with 10 people, 50 people, or 100 to start with. Run some pilots in your business using generative AI to find the things not at 30,000 feet that help your business, but at ground level, to help your people be more efficient. Get some of your early adopter and curious team members to be armed with this tech. And then once you've found the use cases in step 4 from running these pilots, whether they're 3-month pilots, 1-month pilots, or 6-month pilots, then get it across the rest of your team and you scale it. And those 5 steps we've found have worked really well. And that's been the client zero approach for us. We view PwC as the first client we're transforming ourselves. And those are the 5 steps we've been through.
Yeah, perfect. Scott, super insightful session, really awesome. And the hype is living up. I think what I would say is, what takeaways should our audience take from today's conversation? And I always come back to the Harvard quote that you know better than I do around using AI.
Yeah, there's that great quote that AI won't replace humans, but humans using AI well will replace humans who don't use AI. And I think that's a great reminder that ultimately this is a technology that can supercharge human productivity and capability. So to encourage you to keep that firmly in mind. I'd also encourage people to not make the mistake of just because it's not perfect doesn't mean it's not helpful. So if these digital brains, these tools help you get a 70%, an 80% draft piece of research, help you draft a tender response, help you create a social media plan, just because it's not perfect doesn't mean it hasn't been very helpful.
Back to the productivity gain you spoke about earlier. So our team at PwC is ready and available, so please reach out and start the conversation today. As an audit partner that works with a lot of clients and is in front of a lot of boards, I'm hearing firsthand that AI and the business model reinvention that's associated with it is front of mind for all that are there. So we don't have the luxury of ignoring it, what's coming down from a tech pipeline perspective. So please reach out, we're here to help, and thanks again, Scott. Have a great day.